Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Brok'n Barstool podcast. I'm your host, Juan Contreras, and as always, my right-hand man, Orlando Venegas.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Still hanging on to the belt.
Because he's gotta fucking say this every time.
Every fucking time, dude. I'm gonna rub it in your face every time, bro. Until you get it back from me.
You know what? I accept it. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. But anyway, I want to introduce our guest today. His name is very particular because it goes very smoothly with mine. And he's a good friend of ours from way back when. Welcome, everybody, to Huynh.
Hey, nice to meet everyone. And thank you, Juan, Orlando, and for letting me on the show. I'm really excited to be here.
No, absolutely, man. We're so happy to have you here. Just honestly, we've had a ball just in like the 20 minutes before the show.
For real, dude.
No, it's been great. So this episode, really, I want to kind of just have one of the catch-up days, you know? Tu has known the two of us since we were in elementary school, right?
Yeah.
What, first grade?
First
grade.
dude.
So
Yeah.
this goes
Dude, door
way
shack.
back.
Door Shack.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
This goes
Purple
way
Dragons,
back.
baby.
Purple Dragons. That's what's up. What do you
I
know?
remember that,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah. So now two and us have gone way back, and our lives have gone totally different directions. And this is one of those times where you run into someone or you meet, or I guess it's almost like meeting a new person, because at this point we have lived such different lives that
After high school,
you
Yeah.
kind of run into a person and you don't really recognize them. Like, I grew my hair out and that's about it.
It's beautiful, though.
Thank you.
Let you know that.
It's
I
all
love
right.
to grab it sometimes. Just kidding.
No, son, do you mind?
Right,
Megan.
Megan?
No, anyway, man. So let's give a little bit of a backstory, right?
Yeah.
Tu, since I've known him, has always had the uncanny ability to make people laugh and lighten the mood.
Oh, yeah.
Like no other.
Mm-hmm.
From cracking jokes in elementary school to doing things with the art team, not art. What was that you did with Hayden? It was video, like
The videos and
Oh,
stuff.
videography and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
videography with that. And,
Yeah.
you were in Bel Cantos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a show choir.
Damn,
type
bro.
Yeah.
Look at
glee
him, dude.
club.
He's a performer, bro. Look at him.
He's
Just,
been a
dude,
performer
I-
since the beginning.
No, I just like being in front of people.
If someone can look at me, I'm pretty
Yeah, I'm
good.
pretty happy.
Yeah. No, man. So there's been so much from then and, in between. What was life like right after high school? Because I think that's literally the last time we saw each other.
Yeah, dude, for
Yeah.
real.
I think I saw you guys once here in Boise when you were working at college, I believe.
Damn, we got to bleep that shit out.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, my bad.
Fuck.
When I saw you at the strip club.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My bad. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll start over. After high school, let's see what happened. My first year, moved here. Only 3 of us from our graduating class actually moved to Boise.
Uh-huh.
It was me, Ishmael, and Katya.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Natalie, if you remember her.
Yeah, now she's in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her after.
Yeah,
I
that.
think
no
that
idea.
was the last I heard, just
Like-
that she moved to Vegas.
I saw her a couple times at Boise State, and that's about
Yeah.
it. But yeah, life after, man, first year moving to Boise was kind of rough. Like coming from small town Burley, like kind of just know everyone,
Yeah.
comfortable. Everything's 5 minutes away.
Did you always have the goal to go to Boise State?
I just wanted to go to college, just kind of expand.
Uh-huh.
Boise
Yeah.
State was just easier because I had a brother up here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, all right, whatever. Like, I really had no plan leaving high school. I still have no plan, honestly.
Fair enough.
But, like,
Dude, we're all the same, dude. We're
Yeah,
all
like-
the same, dude.
but
None of
Move-
this is planned. Not even the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But Boise State, I don't know. I guess there's I mean, we have the pennants on the wall.
Yeah, you do.
There's not a whole lot of options, but I think Boise State is, I don't know, probably one of the more popular options because I feel like, I mean,
Well, Boise's a more attractive city than the other two for sure.
that's yeah. Well, see, I know a
That's
decent
kinda
amount of
depending
people
what
that
you wanna
that went
do.
to U of I, and I think it's literally the first thing that attracts you has to be the environment that you want to be in. Because I know everybody that goes to U of I ends up wanting to go there because they want to party. And then ISU is like because you can't get into Boise State. And that's where I ended up. And Boise State is, you know, they have a really good business program and it gets a lot of young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I did choose Boise State was for the business program. I just knew I wanted to be in the bigger cities, get my name out there,
Uh-huh.
and I don't regret anything from choosing Boise State because Boise State really taught me just be myself. I was that weird kid that would just fucking walk up to a random stranger in the quad and be like, "Hey, my name's Tu.
Yeah.
Like, what's up?"
What's up?
Like,
You want to fight?
yeah, it's like you want to fight, make out. I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, I was like, you want to sit next to me? It would be cool.
Yeah.
But
In silence? In just utter silence?
huh?
In just silence? Just sit next to each other, just silent?
Yeah, sometimes you know.
Yeah,
but
sometimes.
sometimes I try to make a conversation, but
I can't imagine you being the quiet guy, man. It just maybe it's just the perception that I have of you in my head, just how outgoing and fun and vibrant you've always been around me or in any interaction that we've had together.
right.
It's hard for me to see you as any other person, but that is something that a lot of people find out when they go to college, especially when they go out to a place by themselves, is they really have to spend a lot of time with themselves and figure out who they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I totally agree with that. And like,
I-
when I find myself more outgoing, is when I'm super uncomfortable being alone.
Uh-huh.
So, and I feel like it's given me opportunities like I wouldn't even think of because I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the hardest part leaving Burley was that comfortability. Like we grew up since first grade.
In a
Like,
small ass town.
yeah,
and
small
everything.
ass town. We did all the same things almost. You know?
Yeah.
So it was,
Just about. I mean, even what seemed to be cliquey at every single person's group interlocked with another person's group at one point or another.
at least once or twice or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like,
Because, you know, actually something that kind of made me sad a little bit after high school was a friend of ours, Joe. He was married, and we went to his wedding, and some friends from high school showed up. And there were friends that we had laughed and joked with, and I thought, you know, we had a good rapport with them. And they actually told us that they were intimidated, and they didn't feel comfortable around us because they had felt like there was some sort of like stereotypical class like separation. Like they were the cool kid, or we were the cool kids and they were the nerds. And I was like, dude, I never considered myself at any point in my life as a cool kid. I thought of myself as an outcast, honestly.
For real.
But I didn't realize there was people that were going through that or feeling those feelings when we were in high school.
yeah,
And I'm like, dude, I honestly thought we were super cool, but I'm sorry if I had said anything that might have offended you, but I don't think I ever did.
right, of course. It's kind of weird. It must be like nowadays. Like, what is a clique or a group?
Yeah,
you
what
know?
is yeah?
Is that, like,
There's like subs
remember that in high
social
school,
classes and
like-
stuff.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
for real, like, we're all poor now, right?
Yeah, we could all bond on that.
Yeah, especially with the way that like everything is going on in Boise, dude, we're all fucking poor. Right
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
And it's just weird to think about that. You know, some people do have that thought of like maybe high school never does end. Or maybe there is always groups.
Yeah.
Realize you just have to get out of that zone and just
Yeah,
do
honestly,
whatever you want.
that's a good. We could all take a page out of the Tu handbook, how to, and just embrace the uncomfortable. Embrace the suck, and you do things like double down on your weaknesses. Really, like if you feel that socializing is one of the things that you suck at, then fucking put yourself in those situations where you're forced to socialize. Like when we first started the podcast, I didn't like to hear my voice, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I would like really like bag on myself for all this like little things that you pick up, but I'm sure like a lot of people don't even notice it. You're like, God,
Right.
I'm a fucking idiot. And I don't know, those are the things that you were uncomfortable or that I was uncomfortable with before, but now it's like, dude, I love doing this. I love every time Orlando comes up here and we do a podcast.
It's awesome.
It's great. It's absolutely great.
You know, I definitely do relate with that uncomfortability because, right, he went to Boise practically by himself.
Oh yeah, you had a big one.
I moved to San Francisco.
Dude, I can't even imagine what you gotta go through.
Dude, that was a fucking another planet. Dog.
Yeah.
Dude, it weirded the shit out of me. Like the first time we got out of the truck when I helped him move, I got out of the truck and I instantly knew. Like I looked up and got dizzy.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, all the fucking tall ass buildings and everything. It's like fuck that. No. I went to an art school there.
Mm-hmm.
Got in an accident. Couldn't go back. So I got kicked out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then so I went to a community college like a little further away, and I just stuck around for like 2 years, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going back to Idaho."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's
just wild over there, isn't
it's
it?
yeah, it's fucking wild. You know, San Francisco actually used to be like pretty safe. Like, not gonna lie, it used to be actually pretty safe. But now, if you look at San Francisco now, like post COVID, it's a shit show, dude.
Dude, I've heard people like legitimately a shit show. People are shitting on like, the sidewalk. Like-
No lie, dude. No lie, and it's all because of COVID, right? Because a lot of the things that funded San Francisco to keep it clean and to keep it going was like all the workers that had to commute into San Francisco,
Yeah.
and you know they would support the local business there and everything, and it was running.
Shout out to local businesses.
But because of COVID, and everybody started working from home, it really screwed with the economy in San Francisco, and so now everybody's just stealing, literally shitting on the fucking side of the road. And it's just a shit show now, dude.
I think I'd have stage fright. I don't think I could drop a land shark, honestly. I think I'd have stage fright. I'd drop my drawers and I'd try to squeeze one out, but I think I'd get too scared and run away.
You can barely pee next to someone in
Yeah, I
the stall,
know.
you know? So it's
If they talk to me for too long, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back later.
Yeah, no, that's wild. What years did you go?
I went from, I think it was 2015?
15, 16, and you came back 17.
Yeah.
Dang, that's wild.
Yeah. It was a different time, I'll tell you that much. There's a lot, not just school, but there was a lot of other shit that was going on. It's like,
I mean, if you don't mind, I might ask you, like, what kind of accident? Like, you got a car accident?
Car
or-
accident,
Okay,
car accident.
yeah, okay, cool.
I got it. So it's like it's an art school that's like a fast paced school.
Right, like it's 1.5 year,
Yeah.
2-year program type
Exactly.
deal? Yeah,
I think it was like every 10 weeks it was a semester.
that's crazy.
So it was
Jesus.
It was like very fast paced, but they would move you along without like any generals. Like that's the other cool part. You only had like actually 3 or 4 classes, but I had the accident. I didn't have a car anymore, so I couldn't commute anymore, and it screwed me.
Oh, yeah, no, that's hard. Even the commuter stuff on that's like expensive too. So,
yeah.
And he wasn't living in the city. He was living about, 45 minutes out?
well,
Yeah.
it's like Oakland or something like that.
No, past Oakland.
Okay.
It was past Oakland.
Past Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, let's follow along. What was Boise State like for you?
Boise State. Honestly, if it gave me the confidence, like I just tried everything. Right, I joined a fraternity.
Yeah.
How was that like
No,
here in
it's-
Boise?
It's like it was cool. I got the experience. Like I became like a recruiter and like kind of found a path.
What's your Greek letters? Or whatever?
Phi Delta Theta.
Phi delta theta.
Theta?
Phi
Yeah.
delta theta.
Yeah, we did this, and then I was like, dude, that's like penis. The fuck is this?
You just throwing up dicks.
Represent.
Represent.
Yeah.
We stay hard out here.
Yeah, we stay hard, baby. But with that, like it gave me that. Okay, I could handle typical douchebags, and
Yeah.
like I can make myself more noticeable by being myself. Like
You can adapt.
I can adapt. I learned adaptability skills that and like I became a recruiter, like talking to people, like trying to pursue someone that this is a great idea. I was in that fog, you know. I was like, oh, this is awesome, you know. But after like 6 months, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Like
you're over it. You're over it.
Yeah. I was like, man, like everyone's just fake and all that.
Dude, oh my god, that's college.
That is college.
That's
a lot
college.
of it is college. I mean, you meet your like new best friends.
Yeah, you
like,
meet partners.
partners.
Yeah,
even.
it's 6 years strong.
Yeah, and like that's the awesome part about Boise, but it wasn't because I paid for friends or anything like that.
Yeah.
A lot of the Boise State Greek life is community based, and like I thought that was cool, but a lot of them are just doing it for
You know who
showing off.
is actually who's in a fraternity who is pretty committed to it and like really stands by. Do you remember Roy Juarez?
I was gonna say but he
Yeah.
wasn't like the Hispanic.
Yeah, he's in the Hispanic
Greek
fraternity.
life, and
Yeah.
those guys really
I think
like,
it's Alpha
keep
Theta
them-
Phi or something like that.
like
They were like an actual brotherhood.
yeah, like I see that though, like that
It's
culture.
like a non-threatening gang.
Yeah, yeah. You can
Full
say
of
that.
fucking Mexicans.
Yeah, it's just,
We're Mexican nerds.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
when,
shit.
instead of like the extra large polos, it's
Yeah,
actually like fitted, you know?
Instead of wearing dickies and bandanas, they're wearing khakis.
Exactly.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I saw that. And I think Richard.
Richard,
Rodriguez part of
yeah,
it,
I
too?
think
I
he's
think
in
Richard
a
was a
different
part of it, yeah.
fraternity, but
Oh, yeah.
I think it's still another
But
Latin
another
fraternity.
Hispanic Latin ones, and
Yeah.
I see their bonds are pretty strong. I was straight up like guy from the Bay Area with tons of money, and
Yeah.
I'm just here to party. And it's like, okay, I
Chose
love the
BSU
party.
out of all
Yeah.
places.
Yeah. Well, I got one guy. He's like, I came to Boise State because I thought it was Blue Mountain State.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
And
dude.
I was like,
the show?
the show. Yeah.
What the
So
fuck?
what? He was just planning on going to parties and
Yeah.
having
Like
all these
legit. Just like,
models
I'm just
walking
here to
around?
party.
Fair enough.
And I was
mean,
like,
if
all
you have
right,
the
dude.
money,
I got
it's whatever.
That's not our group. That's the other one. But like,
You went to the wrong one. Dog.
yeah. Like, you alive if you really want to.
Yeah.
Do that.
There you go.
But like going off of Boise State, like everything there, it's taught me like, oh, I'm pretty good at fucking talking to people,
Yeah.
making people comfortable and stuff.
I feel like you have to be with the profession you chose.
Yeah, yeah. Even though I'm not like doing lawyer stuff, but just speaking to people, getting them to trust me like instantly, man, it's just a good feeling.
Oh yeah.
Because so I became an ambassador for Boise State and started recruiting students.
That's cool.
I had a guy, he had 10 full ride scholarships to like all these Ivy League schools, and for some reason Boise State was just on his like trip list.
Oh, really?
Dude, made that guy come to Boise State.
No shit.
No way.
He was like, his mom was so like mad at me. It's like,
Yeah.
You just ruined my son's future.
yeah, like because so the kid said,
Which Ivy League schools?
he got accepted to like Brown, Harvard, and he wanted to go to Stanford. Like he was set on Stanford.
Jesus.
And he's like, dude, I'm set on Stanford,
And
but
you
I'll
ruined his life.
I even told him, I was like, dude, just go to Stanford. But like, but at the end of my tour, and he's like, dude, I've never felt so at home and comfortable at a random location. Like, everything's kind of been scary and like, but you made me feel at home. Like this is the place to be safe, and it has the stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
I was like, heck yeah, dude. If you come here and say hi, but you should say yes to Stanford.
That place is way better than here.
Oh my
Like,
god.
his mom's like, "Are you sure? Like, you want to go to Boise State?" I was like, yeah, are you sure? Like,
You gotta listen to your mom. Dog.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to her.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Do you think? Well, did you have any contact with him afterwards, or was that game over?
it was
You
pretty much game over. I didn't even want to be part of that.
You
Like,
never spoke to him ever again.
if I saw him here, I'd probably be disappointed too. Like,
oh my god, what if like you saw him? Oh no, I don't even want to say this. I was like, God forbid, you go to like Winco and you see him panhandling because he never made it to the Ivy League.
Yeah, this like awesome opportunity.
yeah.
I was like, he's like, hey, I remember you.
Yeah,
You that guy who convinced me to go to Boise State, you dick. I was like, oh, shit.
Look at me now, you fucker.
I was like, oh, fuck me, man.
It's like I never knew crack was this good. Not that people do crack at Boise State.
That was a lot of cocaine out there. It's fine.
It's everywhere, dude. It's
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Anyway, after your time as a recruiter, what was your next step?
I really got into the marketing field. I was like, fuck, I'll just be a sales guy.
Was that your initial venture? Like you
No.
went to
No, actually, I went to Boise State for economics. And never went to my economics class. So I was like,
oh my god.
I was like my second year in, and someone's like, "Are you in economics?" I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "I've never seen you in the class." I was like,
So
"Yeah, all the finals are online. Why would I go?"
Yeah.
You should probably switch your major. I was like, "You're probably right," because I took a in-person test. Well,
Blew
got
it
like
out of
a
the water.
fucking 20% on it, and I was like, "All right, maybe economics is not my thing."
No. Crunching them numbers ain't the thing.
No. Oh, I hated accounting too, so I was like, all right, number things is not my. Even though I'm Asian, I can't do this.
You know, I kind of thought about that, but I was like, I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say
no,
it.
it's like I should be good with numbers. My name's a fucking number, but like,
Oh my god.
I'm not.
Oh shit!
No. So was mine, and I was dog ass. But
Fuck yeah, you were.
that's why I became a mechanic. I'm like, ugh. Oh, well, honestly, part of it was because I needed to do something with my hands, or else they'll explode, or something. I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, that's kind of hot. But,
That's hot.
but yeah, with that, I was like, all right, I like talking to people. Maybe I can become a marketer, kind of like show a message, like
Yeah.
I can give messages out. So I did that. Double majored in business administration too, so I kind of get like the basic understanding of business because I want to open my own business one day.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I got a law degree, honestly. But
Awesome. Yeah, well, business and law is a really a tricky thing to navigate through because there's a lot of little things that could get you in trouble.
yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like when we're just kind of looking just to do like merch, it's
Yeah.
it's a whole
complicated.
nother hill that we're having to climb.
Especially with the word Barstool in there. I can't even imagine what you have to go through.
Oh, we have trademark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I did almost like puke because like
Almost puked.
it's a little burp. Well, that's awesome. I didn't know about that. I thought it was Barstool was just Barstool.
Yeah,
but,
Brok'n Barstools. That's another reason why we chose the spelling the way that it is.
right.
There was actually another podcast that was called Brok'n Barstool, but with an E.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But
And
they're not doing anything cool. So.
no, well, definitely not. But like they stopped like making episodes. Like I think well,
like 4 years ago now, because they were done before we'd even started.
correct.
Mhm.
But like we still didn't like want to run into any issues.
Right, of course.
So that's why we did the apostrophe.
Yeah, I like that.
And it actually, I like it. It's kind of taking on its own thing.
At first, I was like, well, I guess we'll make it work. But now it's grown on me.
Yeah,
I like
no, I love the design and everything. Like when I started seeing your videos, I was like, dude, these guys are fucking killing it. Like this is awesome.
Yeah, that's
Coming from a marketing standpoint.
That's
you know?
Orlando's handiwork.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, he's the man behind the monitor.
yeah.
Yeah, like I come up with podcasts and we spitball ideas and I host and talk, and Orlando's the man behind the monitor. He's the one who puts out my ideas in such a perfect way with his flair and presents it to our audience. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I love
it's
this
awesome.
guy. He's
Like
fucking.
I saw it. I was
Thank
like,
you.
I was hooked. Like the first clip I heard. I was like,
Yeah.
this,
Thank you.
this
Have
is-
you listened to the episodes and stuff?
Yeah, I started to. I was
Yeah.
like, 'cause I saw the snippets on Instagram, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, dude, this is actually hilarious. like,
Yeah.
I'm not just saying because I want to be like supportive of my hometown friends. Like this stuff is good.
I appreciate that.
Thank
That's
you.
that's what we're going.
This is like
for.
high quality. Like, look at this. Like, I have a screen in front of this mic. like this is cool. Like most people are like, I'm gonna start a podcast. They have a fucking
Yeah.
rock band microphone and some shitty ass.
Speaking of rock,
We literally had a guest who told us that that's what they
that's
did.
exactly how they started.
Really?
That's so funny, dude. Oh, my
dude.
god. Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, I appreciate you saying that. That means a whole lot to me. And
Oh yeah, it means a lot. I mean, some of my videos are actually like working the magic that I
But you have to
envision.
right. You're starting somewhere, and like you're getting all the kinks out at whatever
Oh, yeah.
beginning.
oh, there
so-
were so many kinks in the beginning, dude.
yeah.
We were complete dog shit when we first started, but it was just like a drug. We were addicted, man. I love doing this, and I love having genuine conversations with people. I like being able to use my one artistic skill, which is, to be able to speak,
Mm-hmm.
to talk to people. That's my one artistic skill. Orlando can draw and do all this, like all of this stuff this one particularly behind us. He did that in his graphic design class, or did you do?
Yeah, I did that when I was in college actually. Yeah.
And then he created our logo from scratch, and no, like he's got his artistic things, and the one thing that I feel comfortable and confident in is speaking. And we put this whole thing together, and it fucking works. It
Yeah.
works
Somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works well enough, I should say.
It got better and better, right?
Yeah, that's
We've come a long way for sure.
that's the only way is up.
Mhm.
That's the only way. That's the way that I see it. Is growth is the only option. I that's the way I see everything in life. I will not fail.
That's-
I mean,
Exactly. Like fail what? You could have mishaps or like
We'll
fail
have a bad
there,
episode or
bad
whatever.
episodes.
Yeah.
But at the end, you never actually failed because
Yeah.
you're fucking doing it. So
well, like real life things. I'm not talking about like, no. Well, the podcast definitely like having bad episodes. Yes, there's like growing pains and shit. But like life goals and things, I would say that motto applies. But like as we put it very blatantly, I am a dog shit golfer, and that is a
Fuck yeah,
huge
you are.
fail. Huge fail, but that's one of the ones that doesn't bother me because it's this is
Yeah,
a
you're
fun
right.
pastime thing.
and if
like
everyone's
love
enjoying
to-
it and not getting mad,
Oh, dude,
it's-
we had a
Exactly.
great time.
Yeah,
It was a
absolutely great
blast.
time. But the important things are really where that motto is set in stone. There's no bending to that rule.
Mhm.
And finally on the last hole, you finally hit it. out of the
Yes.
park.
Yeah.
Finally.
I won't suck forever.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I made it in 7 hours later. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's good.
Exactly.
I'm done. All 18 holes.
Yeah,
Blacked out, but I did it.
blacked out.
I can't remember past like hole 16, dude. I don't remember.
I never make it past the whole 8. So.
Jesus.
Are you sure you don't? Can I get you anything too?
No, I am great. I'm
All right,
fantastic.
absolutely.
Your presence has made me I'm good.
Okay. I'm glad you're good. I'm good if you're good. So, after this stint of time at Boise State, you decided that you wanted to become a lawyer. After you decided that numbers isn't your thing, how did you end up landing on law?
So kind of one thing is like Asian culture has higher standards for education. I was like, fuck, I need to do something.
Yeah.
Chose law too. And I was like, okay, if I think about it, kind of make it where I want to do it for myself as well and for my family. Law is good way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But like, so I graduated from Boise State 2018. Worked for about a year at a marketing agency
In Boise?
in Boise. Yeah, and it was okay. I knew after 3 months, I was like, dude, I can't do this forever.
Yeah.
The
fuck
account
this.
management style stuff, like maybe creating stuff. No, I'm not that artistic. But anyways, I was like, all right, I'll just start applying for law school, and probably got denied 7-8 times.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Yeah, but finally got one at Pepperdine in Malibu, California.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah.
At Pepperidge Farms?
Yeah, I made that joke too. Pepperidge Farms remembers. But I got there. Some of it was online at first, and they're like, all right, so I move out to Malibu. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Sold everything. I mean, didn't have anything. Just got out of my lease. But it was beginning of March 2020 when I moved out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, get there.
Right when the world stopped.
1 week later, you got to go home now.
Fuck.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I enjoyed California life for a good old week.
Oh my god.
Moved back, and my parents got a house here. So I'm actually living with my parents.
Oh, did your parents get out of their house in Burley?
Mm-hmm. Took them a couple years, but
They moved like all their business stuff and everything here.
yeah,
too?
I just sold everything out there and just bought something here and have a house here now. So
That's awesome.
That's sick.
I really liked your parents' house in Burley, though. I like that neighborhood.
yeah.
Yeah, the neighborhood is awesome.
That was a nice neighborhood.
It was
our
with
old,
Brittany and all them.
yeah,
Tasha.
yeah, and the one I was going for is.
I should probably not start saying names. It's gonna be
As
bad.
long as you don't say last names, nobody knows.
Brittany.
Our old high school principal, they lived out there.
Oh yeah, hon.
Yeah,
I don't know her first name.
we'll just say Dr. Hondo and
Yeah.
her husband. We'll keep first names out now since we're addressing them by last names.
Hondo.
Yeah,
The
Mr. Hondo.
husband. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to work for Mr. Hondo
Oh wow.
and his farming company that he has. I guess his brother owns it now, but they moved to Hawaii. I don't know if they came back.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
No, fuck that.
But living in Hawaii, dude, imagine how expensive that is, even compared to like Boise,
dude.
Treasure Valley prices.
Especially right now, dude.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, dude.
Dude, I don't even think I could afford a gallon of milk in Hawaii versus like
Yeah, it's like $9 for something.
yeah, versus like a gallon of gasoline. You know,
Right.
like crazy.
Dude, though, Hawaii and Alaska are so fucked right now. I just realized
Yeah,
that.
no kidding.
Oh,
But anyway, so now you came back and your parents have a place here and you were staying with them.
yeah. So moved to California. Spent a week. Met Kim Kardashian.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're lying to me.
Well, her security team.
Close enough.
Wanted to have a nice dinner on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 9-hour wait. I was like, for
nine
fuck's
hour-
Nine?
I was like, why? The Kardashians are here.
Where?
Where's that? Was it Kim?
Yeah. It was Kim and
Baloney.
yeah. I think Kanye was still with her right at that time. I don't remember.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was only this year when
They-
they
yeah.
finally split apart. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're drinking one of those beers, dude.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Just keep the.
So I came back and kind of just started trying to just finish school out. And then, but
Was
at
it still online at
yeah,
this point?
it was all online. So end of like 2020, I'm finishing up. I was just working like a side marketing gig, which was awesome. That place was cool. But anyways, at the end of it, I actually had to get stuff getting ready for jaw surgery.
Jaw surgery.
So I had jaw surgery.
Yeah, I actually saw that on your
My Instagram.
no, the YouTube Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
We'll bring that up. I'm excited to
Oh hell yeah,
hear
dude.
about that.
What did you get like rocked or something?
No, I wish I had a cool story. But one day I go to the dentist. They're like, "Hey, you have a crooked smile." I was like, "Yeah, I've always noticed." They're like, "Does it bother you?" I was like, "I mean, my self-confidence, yeah, but other than
It
that,
just gives
no."
me crippling anxiety.
Yeah, other than that, not really. He's like, "Well, you should get it checked out. It could be like something like to a bigger issue."
Yeah.
And then I go to one of the specialists, right?
Specialist, yes.
And he's like, yeah, like if you kept going at this rate, you're gonna have breathing problems in about like 5-6 years.
Really?
What the fuck?
But like I had sleep apnea, like slight, like
yeah,
a modest.
I'm pretty sure I have it too, dude. But
Yeah, but
I think
was
I have
like,
it because of a deviated septum.
right. I mean, that's why I was like, maybe I'm just fucking fat. I don't know. It's like whatever. But he's like, yeah, like part of this crooked jaw is doing this, and like did some X-rays, and it's like, yeah, like because your jaw's pushed back a little bit or forward, or backward in a way. just pushing down your esophagus a little bit, so that's why you have trouble breathing.
No shit.
And I was like, well, should I fix this? And then I was like,
Did you get this fixed?
yeah.
Right.
He's like, yeah, you can just do jaw surgery. And you know what? I said, no,
like no big
I don't
deal.
I don't have a career or anything yet. I was like, fuck it. I was what's the big, you know? Yeah, it's been the worst like year of my life, like 2021. Like, just sucked ass. Dude.
Could you not
jaw
talk?
surgery?
No, I
was
didn't
it
have.
wired?
I mean, I just had braces, right? So my confidence level just like tanked, and then like I worked at a shitty job. Like I just started like, okay, if I'm gonna not do something long term, I'm gonna try something I think I'm gonna hate. So I got a job, just doing commission sales, like pure commission.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. I sold cars, so I know what that.
Yeah,
that's like.
right. Yeah, so I was trying this. I mean, I killed it, but I hated myself. Like,
Yeah.
No, no doubt, dude. Like I did the same thing too, because like I had a couple months where I was raking in the guap, right?
yeah,
But I felt like a total shithead because
Every time.
I'm lying to these people.
Yeah.
Till I get the money, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
so if you're listening to this, every salesman out there is lying to you.
yeah,
100%.
Except for us. But we're not selling them. You can trust us.
yeah, exactly. Broken Barstool, link in bio. But no, it was rough, man. That's not myself.
Uh-huh.
I totally get you.
It's just like I wanted to be that happy go getter guy at the
Yeah.
end of the day, but I just go home and just pass out.
Yeah.
It's like, man, like life sucks. So I was doing that. Then surgery got closer, like October, around last year of October. So I quit, right?
Uh-huh.
All my money's no more income. I was like, whatever, it's fine. I can take 3 months off and do this. But because of COVID, delayed first time of my
Ooh.
surgery for a week.
So now you're stretching.
And I was like, oh shit, okay, couple more weeks, that'll be okay.
Uh-huh.
And that couple weeks comes by, delayed again,
Fuck.
So now
delayed
you-
again.
Oh, no fucking
Got delayed
way.
5 times. I didn't get my surgery until February.
Dude, people kept getting COVID every time or what?
Yeah, the
Fuck.
hospitals were filled every time.
Oh my god.
I needed one night. That's all I needed, and they couldn't get the room. So I'm
So-
just sitting there.
You're fucked.
Yeah, like
So
Okay.
you got no income. You're waiting on a surgery that isn't happening.
And
Oh my god.
dude,
What did you do?
well, the first 3 months I was being a bitch and complained the whole time.
As we all do.
Yeah. Then the January hit. I was like, fuck, I have a law degree. I made like a 30 to 40 page like essay. I was like, this is why I'm going to sue our local hospital. I finally found little loopholes. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to ask for $1.5 million and then negotiate down. Of course, I'm not going to get 1.5 mil.
Oh, no, dude.
But like, I'm going to start out high.
I'm going to get every penny I can.
And then that day, I was like, all right, if this surgery doesn't happen, I had my team, 3 lawyers back from Pepperdine and 1 here. It was like, we're just gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's big baller status.
Dude,
right
that's
there.
dude.
I-
Hey, do you need a different chair? I don't think that chair can hold your balls.
Yeah,
Dude,
it-
that's insane.
legitimately like
Was it
10 hours of research every night
Yeah.
I was doing to figure out how to like go against it, because like they're like, oh, because federally you can't do anything against us because they made like, oh, because of COVID.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a
COVID
way.
was the excuse, yeah.
Yeah, but I finally found a reason, and like I explained my reason in a way. It's like, I need the surgery because it's affecting my life. It's
Yeah.
affecting my income, my
Yeah.
mental health, all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I am gonna go sue our hospital for $1.5 million.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
This close.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we got you in. So
Oh my god.
I was like,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
they're like, fuck. The one time I wanted to be delayed.
So what? I have so many questions.
I was not expecting that.
And I was like, God damn, do I still go for it?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that's exactly what what I'm like thinking is like, do you go for it? How do you compensate your team? Like, what do you do? What's the next step? Like, obviously you got the surgery, But there must have been a million different ideas going through your head.
Yeah, I mean, part of it was just negotiating. They're gonna pay for my legal fees and all that, so I knew that was.
Well, yeah, but like, right, if you do the surgery, that has to come out of your pocket, doesn't it?
I had insurance,
Oh, there
but it's still a big chunk came out.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell you, like, without insurance, it was $110,000.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
Yeah, I paid 10.
Yeah, that's still a lot of money.
That's still- a
Still
lot of-
better than, I mean, still 10,000 is a big chunk. Like, that was
Yeah.
a few sales, but
Yeah.
Well,
That's
like,
that's a lot of money though.
right. But at that time, I was like, man, I can make maybe $1 million. No,
Yeah.
But
You never know.
Yeah, it would be $1 million, but you'd have to split it with your team, wouldn't you?
yeah, I mean, I'll still get it.
That's still a fat chunk of change.
Yeah.
You're talking hundreds of thousands of
But
dollars.
at the end of the day, I get my, like, you fucked me over, I'm gonna fuck you over feeling. I was like,
Yeah.
I got my revenge. That's all I really want now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck the money sometimes. But the money would have been nice too. But, yeah, I was just mad. Like, it just hit after that fourth delay. I was like, dude, I am just mad. I'm on a mission to get my life back.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I can totally understand that. That's literally how when you were explaining, like, you were literally fighting to get your life back.
Yeah, because I can't get a job. Because if I get a job, I'm out for 3 months. Whenever
Yeah.
that surgery happens.
That does nothing for an employer.
Yeah, they're like, you're gonna work for a month and be gone for 3. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're losing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So I couldn't get a job. I quit my last one because I hated it.
and that just puts your whole life on hold.
Yeah,
dude.
I
Puts you
was-
on pause.
that's what I felt like. I was like, I had ambitions of like traveling and doing all this stuff, but I'm just stuck.
Fuck.
So it didn't happen until February 2022.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, I can count my blessings. Like, I got Thanksgiving and Christmas with family and friends, but like at the same time, if we did it at October, I would have those anyway
Yeah.
with a new job.
Yeah.
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 So, okay, this has happened. You decided not to sue, and you got the surgery. What was recovery like?
Oh, dude, fucking awful. I would never recommend surgery on your face ever. Like, Jesus. So I don't know if you
I
saw
want to
the
get a
picture.
nose job.
I mean, I feel like a nose job would be fine. You can still eat.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to look any better. I just want to be able to breathe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
no,
a good
that's
one.
a lot. I people do that a lot.
Just
and,
like that.
like it's
Just
like a
like that.
week
Yeah.
recovery. Like, I heard it's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine was 2 months.
Damn.
So the first 3 weeks, I couldn't even open my mouth. They wired me shut.
So you've just been normal for the past 2 months?
yeah,
No shit.
No
Yeah.
way.
yeah. So the first like 2-3 weeks, I was wired shut. Straight up, metal wires, zigzagged. I can only drink through a straw. Like,
Oh my god.
I can open my mouth probably even not even a millimeter.
Really?
Yeah.
So
So
you're just sifting through the cracks of your teeth.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
What'd you eat? I guess what'd you drink?
just protein shakes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like
Did you lose a
Gatorade.
ton of weight?
Yeah, so I was 190 at the start of my surgery and 150.
Damn.
Fuck.
Like,
There's your
right-
diet. Fuck your Atkins.
Yeah, right now I'm 157.
Work on my jaw right now.
Yeah. No, I don't recommend it. I'd rather. I mean,
That's
that's
insane.
yeah. So I lost about 40 pounds because it was this pure liquid diet for about 2 months.
Probably had some gnarly shits.
Oh, goopy.
Honestly, I couldn't shit for like the first month because like they empty you out for surgery, right?
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
suck
yeah.
everything out of your body so you don't shit yourself while in surgery, which I would have probably done. But like, but yeah, dude. Once like the first time it cut the wires, I can like kind of move my mouth. It was like 2 millimeters,
Oh,
and the average opening of a human mouth is 45.
yeah. Dude, I've been punched in the mouth with my mouth open. And just like the way it cocks crooked. Oh my god. And then with that pop where it goes back. And then like it doesn't feel the same
No, it is not.
ever
Yeah.
again. Ever
Right.
again. I have that now.
Yeah,
Like,
I had that.
I feel like my jaw is like a little bit.
I recommend a chiropractor. Honestly,
Really?
they,
Well,
they're pretty cool.
That happened to me in wrestling, dude. When somebody got up from like referee's position
Yeah.
and just fucking.
Crossface
Oh
too?
yeah.
Yeah, no. But
I think it was Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
No, but just those slight uncomfortable things. Being punched in the face sucks regardless, especially like in the jaw with your mouth is open, and that hurts. I can only. That's like a micro, like, thought of what you have had to experience with your surgery, because just like feeling the little tick that like makes you feel uncomfortable, just not being able to open your mouth knowing that the wires are gone. Oh my gosh, man, that's so fucked.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it. I cried a shit ton because like
And it's got to be frustrating.
Yeah,
That's
super
probably-
frustrating.
Yeah.
Like trying to communicate. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, I need medicine. Like I can't
Yeah.
reach it or do it because I'm physically unable to.
Yeah. Huh.
Dude, that's like I've explained this before in like in one of our other podcasts, but the inability to just do shit for yourself scares the living hell out of me.
Yeah. Also, I'm not a fan of this moonshine.
You tried the moonshine?
Yeah, I poured a little bit. This is mostly water that's melted in there.
Yeah, and it's shit or what?
Yeah, it's supposed to be mango moonshine. But
Remember that moonshine that we got for that trip to Seattle?
Yeah, that was good moonshine.
That was
though.
some good ass moonshine. I got it from some redneck in
yeah.
Burley.
Oh yeah, you know it's good shit from
Dude,
a redneck.
I knew a guy that knew a guy.
If
Okay,
he's
that's
missing
how-
teeth, it's probably
Oh
good
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Dude, he pulled it out of like those fucking freezers, dude, and was just like, "Here you go, dude. How many do you want?"
Jars, yeah.
Yeah, in Mason, yeah, those regular
Mason-
mason jars.
oh,
And he's
damn.
like, "Dude, how many do you want?" Bro? Well, I'm going on a trip to Seattle. I'll give you a 6-pack. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
Had strawberries and shit. Dude.
Yeah.
It was
Some
amazing.
apples and shit.
It was
yeah.
wonderful.
Cinnamon sticks.
Got up early.
He's in prison, so I can't get him anymore.
Prison. They finally caught him.
Yeah, dude.
The distillery's
Damn
done. Anyway, dealing with your surgery recovery.
Yeah, I felt like I was in the darkest place like my whole life. I've never.
That
been-
was earlier this year.
Yeah, you can say that. That's crazy because
That's insane.
the moment I started talking and like doing stuff, I was like, I just started applying for jobs. Like I don't even care. I can't talk for half the interview. I'm just need to get out.
I need something.
I need
do,
to do
yeah.
something.
You know, I don't want to like jump the gun because I do want to have our period where we talk about your content.
Oh, first.
But I did notice that when I was on YouTube and I was going through your different stuff, right, and I was watching those videos, there was like a large gap. And when you talked about your jaw surgery, I didn't know what caused the gap in content, but I had figured it had something to do with that.
Yeah, there's like a lot. I was just never motivated that whole year because I was like, God, I get jaw surgery.
Yeah.
Like I just ruined myself at the same time, but also it was kind of in a way
Like a necessary evil.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't want to go out because I had braces.
Braces were what? Just like a confidence thing, or
Yeah, I was just like not confident in myself, and like I don't know. I just really just put myself down and thought I was just a different person.
Fair enough. No,
I can totally see that for sure, 100%.
It's like, okay, I'm a 26-year-old with fucking braces trying to like hit on a girl. Like that's not gonna work out.
to be fair, no, okay. Yeah, to be fair, that's honestly, dude. I, with all due respect, I think that's entirely 1,000% in your head.
It was. I'm gonna say it was. I was
Yeah.
definitely in my head. It wasn't
Yeah.
actually anything wrong.
Yeah, dude.
No.
My brother got braces at 27,
Right. Exactly.
and he had them until he was 29.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, I was just being a bitch.
Yeah,
But you know,
and
after
now
a
he's
while,
got a beautiful mouth.
But you know, at the end, like, I tried getting out of that funk. I was like, all right, no, I can do this. Like, I'm fine. No one cares.
Uh-huh.
Like, now I'm in that position. Like, no one cares. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just living free now.
Good
Yeah.
for you, dude. Good for you.
It took a while, longer than it should have. But hey, man,
Yeah, you know, that's another thing. Like, people will take things take their own personal situations and try to pull every sort of negative thing out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they always like to use the same thing as like people of higher stature don't have to deal with these things. And I'm not saying anything towards your stature, or not politically, socially and economically, but there's all this boohoo, and there's like, you're a lawyer with multiple degrees, and you still had a fucking immensely terrible time. Yeah. Where that would level anybody. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, whether you are a person of blue collar or white collar. Things happen, and like it's honestly a blue collar trend to think down on like higher statured people. And it's like, just because you're successful at some point in your life, you can't have bad days anymore.
Right.
I think that's bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
For sure. Everyone's gonna have bad days.
Yeah.
You know.
And just because you're at a certain place doesn't mean that you're the shit. You're not the cream of the crop.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And I get
it's
that.
definitely grounding.
Yeah. And again, when you were saying, like, you're really just in your own head. Once.
Exactly. It's all, dude. It's all self. Yeah, it's all self perception. It's just the way that you perceive yourself, and the way. Dude, I'm probably doing it right now. You never stop thinking about how you are in a moment, until you let go.
Mm-hmm. And I let
agree.
go, and that's what happened. And now I'm back. I give no shits. I'm to win. Like,
Yeah.
I do what
Fuck
I.
yeah.
I was like, that's what.
Yeah,
I'm
no accolades, no nothing,
Yeah.
no titles. You are you.
Yeah, like, people are gonna like me because of me, not because of what I do. So.
Fuck
Or
yeah.
I mean, some of
you
the
go.
stuff I do would be cool, but like my content. But
Yeah,
like,
not
We
trying
do
to
some
suck
cool
my
shit.
dick.
Too. We do some cool shit.
yeah.
No, dude, that's
Exactly.
fucking awesome, man. Oh fuck. Anyway, so you got your jaw fixed. Everything recovery, I assume, went well.
No, I'm still recovering in a way, but
Really?
yeah.
Do you have any issues bothering you now?
Once in a while, my cheeks will swell a little bit when I wake up, but that's
Yeah.
it's
How long do they say until you're 100%?
probably a year.
Really?
Damn. It's a long ass recovery for that.
Yeah.
I mean, like 3-5 months is when it's like pretty much normal. It's just like your face and like
It's getting adjusted.
it's just getting adjusted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still have weird feelings of like eating because like I'm not used to it. So
And that probably pushed back your braces, right?
mm-hmm.
So now your braces, you'll probably have to have them on for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're there because I have to wear bands at night to just make sure my skull can memorize where to put my jaw.
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Because if
No
you don't do
shit.
that, it'll just go back.
They'll shift.
Yeah, it'll shift back to where it was there for 20 what years, you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
That fucking sucks. Dude, I'm sorry that sucks.
That's some bullshit, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I don't recommend it.
But do you, like, recognize any of the benefits from having the surgery?
Oh yeah, dude, I can like run like 3 miles and not be like tired.
Damn.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. If I have my nose fixed, it's over for everyone. Dude, if I can breathe, it's game over. If I was able to breathe, dude, I would have been an Olympian at 5'8".
You probably would have won this belt.
Yeah, maybe. I would have at least had a chance.
Exactly.
I never got winded, but I was not a good golfer.
Shit.
No, but that's, yeah. So let's talk about Tu-sday.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your content. I love it, dude. You have the natural voice of a content creator. You have the energy, and you can engage people. That's what I picked up when I was watching your stuff. How did that start? How did Tu-sday start? When did you start it?
So I started out in about 2020 as a COVID project. Had one of my ex-bosses he was an entrepreneur, like, and it's like, hey, like, so what do you want to do? Like, what's something that interests you and stuff like that? I was like, I've always been like into video editing, not into it, but like I love how stuff is edited, put together.
You want to learn how it's done?
Yeah, like filmmaking, kind of like that. So he's like, why don't you just blog? Because that's just the stuff I watch.
You used to do a lot of that video stuff with Hayden, right?
Yeah, we did a podcast back in 8th grade.
No shit.
No shit.
What'd you call it?
What's this Hayden and 2 podcast? And
That's simple enough. Right?
we got like 300 viewers, listeners a week.
No
And,
shit.
like, some of the teachers, junior high, would send us topics of what to talk about.
Really?
And I called.
I had no
some-
idea.
How did I not know about this?
And we called some of our classmates sluts. Like I straight up called them sluts in 8th grade, or 7th grade.
That was that far ago?
Yeah,
Like 8th grade?
Yeah, I was
like
making fun of
junior-
girls with their fucking UGG boots and shit, like, back then, dude.
Oh, dude, I still remember
my
that
God.
shit. Oh, what the fuck?
But we only did it for like a month. So
Oh, really?
before we knew it was like it could be a big thing.
Is any of it still out there?
No, we tried to find it, but it's gone.
Yeah.
Because it used to be on like Apple's podcast when there's like all that, but now it's like a different platform and it's all completely gone.
Is it not Apple Podcast? I thought, aren't we on Apple Podcast?
No,
We
it
are.
was like that old style.
So, like, yeah,
podcast.
they had like a different way of doing it back
yeah,
then. So.
like a way different way back then.
Yeah, dude. I had no idea. Do you just like not tell a lot of people publicly, or?
Just did it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess in 8th grade, not very.
We
many
didn't really
people-
have
yeah.
like Instagram and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we did, but we didn't really know how to
It didn't
utilize
really-
it.
Yeah, actually,
Well,
in
we
junior
don't have
high,
like
dude.
Facebook, right?
In junior high, a lot of
and,
people didn't have phones.
Yeah, we had
A lot
what?
of people didn't have smartphones back then.
Fuck, what was it?
MySpace.
MySpace, yeah.
Yeah, MySpace. Yeah,
I remember having to go to the library to get on MySpace
Yep, I remember that too.
because we didn't have a computer until
or smartphones. Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't have smartphones. I remember having a flip phone and like a Nokia brick.
yeah,
And I remember playing Snake and all that shit. And
yeah. We never had the chance.
yeah, we didn't. Smartphones weren't a thing until honestly, that's crazy
high school.
thinking about the progression. I was playing Snake in 7th grade, 8th grade, and then everyone had a smartphone in
In high school.
then 2 years later.
Right.
That's insane.
It is wild.
And like a internet capable smartphone where those apps were regularly utilized. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat started being born.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember what Snapchat
Dude,
took
that's just for
over.
nudes,
yeah.
man. I send nudes to
Just
everyone.
for
No
nudes.
one ever replied. It's weird. It's like, dude, I
Yeah.
sent you my dick pic last time. Why did you say anything?
Yeah, dude. You gotta add jewelry.
Coulda less.
So here's the tip. When you
Which
do
tip?
both. No, dude, you gotta make it look good. You gotta set up a studio. You gotta get good lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Like
put
this
some
lights we got
jewelry.
here. And
Yeah.
Put on a watch.
Hell yeah.
You know, maybe some rings, and you know, you gotta fluff it a little bit. You know,
goddamn.
and then you gotta get that high angle with the good lighting. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Perfect. Yeah, and then
so
you look
high.
like a boss. Dude, take this advice at your own risk. I don't know. I don't know.
It's
if
gonna
it
post it on Instagram later.
Yeah.
No, dude, all he did was just draw dicks everywhere.
is. No, that's it.
I
That's
did
all I
that
did.
a lot. That was so fun, dude.
That's
You
all I
put them in the
do.
most inconspicuous places and shit.
Dude, I still do it.
I still do it too. I do it. I work at a bank and I still do it on people's receipts.
That's your signature. Oh no! And if they ask any questions, just tell them that that's your fraternity. Oh my gosh!
Oh, fuck.
Oh jeez. Oh, what were?
But
I
yeah,
forgot what we were talking
Hayden
about.
and I
Just
did
got the dick
podcasts, and then
pics.
Hayden did a lot of video editing stuff that like got me into it. Like, but he did like the super.
Dude, he's good
he's
now.
good.
That's his life
bread
now,
and
isn't it?
butter, yeah, yeah.
And he
does it.
stayed with the theater side too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, he went to theater, like jumped around with computer stuff too.
Uh huh.
He had it all, dude. He's
Smart
Yeah.
kid. He was a
Yeah,
smart guy.
he was-
Was recently married, right?
yeah. Went to his wedding, married a beautiful girl.
That's
So,
awesome,
Good
dude.
for him.
That's
Not from
amazing.
Burley?
Not for Burley.
Good.
No. Yeah. Yeah, that's my problem. Sometimes I was like attracted to like burly type girls, and it's like because they're just crazy enough.
Hey, maybe you can remember, but I was thinking about this the other day. I was at work, and I was like, there was a girl that went to school with us, and I believe she was like maybe a year younger than us.
That's who I dated most. So yeah.
And her name was like Ting or
Oh yeah, yeah.
is it Ting?
Oh.
Is it Ting?
That Chinese girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was wrong, and I was like, whatever happened to her?
No, actually, I remember she moved to New York, and that's all the last thing I saw.
Fuck.
It's weird because she was in well, I should say I was in her math class, even though she was younger than us. So
That's how smart she was.
yeah,
She was real smart.
yeah, she was real smart, and then she moved to New York, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, and she disappeared. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to her. Maybe I'll look her up on Instagram later, see what happens.
Hey, do you have a type?
Me?
Yeah.
I feel like I finally narrowed it down.
Is it Asian?
No, surprising.
Mhm.
Brunettes.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, nice.
Do you think
like
your
dancer
parents-
brunettes.
Do you think your parents will get mad?
Oh hell yeah! And every girl I've dated has been
Asian?
no white.
Oh, what, did that piss them off?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like, you
nice.
gotta get married, are you? I was like, I don't know.
I don't have that problem. I got with a white girl, and my family loves
Makes
it.
sense.
But I don't know. That was never in my cards as a younger person. I always ended up with people of my own race.
That's,
That
I really was not a lot of Asians out in Burley, you know.
exactly.
Yeah.
You were like, you were our first Asian friend. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it's like what, like 3 of us.
Do you know
Three.
them all?
Was it? So it's me.
You and that girl.
Ting.
Oh, I forgot about her. I didn't count her.
So
But 4. Me, Ting, Reggie.
Oh, Reggie.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I punched him in the face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it during fight week?
No, that was in high school.
Do I tell
punched-
people about fight week? And they're like, "There's no way that happened." I was like,
It was
does
Burley.
happen. That's
It
a
was
Burley.
Burley.
thing."
No, I
Crazy
punched him in
week.
the face during art class because he wouldn't shut up and he was annoying me. And I told him over and over again, I was like, Reggie, shut up or I'm going to punch you in the face. He's like, you won't do it. And then I punched him in the face and he, like, his nose just, like,
Oh,
like
wow.
blood everywhere. And he got up and I thought we were going to fight. And he hugged me.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah. I
Yeah, he
remember.
gave me a hug and he's like, I respect you, Juan. And I was like, what's going on?
Go
Like,
clean
is this-
yourself up,
yeah,
buddy.
is it-
Get out
like,
of here.
is this not a fight? And he's like, a lot of people told me they would punch me in the face, but you're the first one to do it. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, get your blood off me. Yeah, and that was that.
that's
Yeah, he
wild.
wanted to go clean himself up. And shout out to our art teacher, Mr. Sandman. He just
Dude,
saw
I
the whole
miss that
thing,
guy.
and when he gave me a hug, he's like, okay, I have nothing to worry about.
He
Real-
does.
he's a real man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sandman definitely whipped my ass to shape too. Cause
Yeah.
of this fuck.
He's a good guy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he was.
And then there was the other Hayden.
Oh, I remember.
Nope.
Yeah. He was like,
Oh, Hayden,
You're younger than us.
like
Yeah.
Y Song or Python or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah,
his dad owned the Chinese
First,
China
yeah.
First. Yeah.
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 And that was it. Well, that's
there was another one who was like a freshman when we were seniors.
beats me. Oh, I know. Super smart guy. He was in my my sister's graduating class. I think he got salutatorian or
Yeah, he was super smart. In that.
Yeah.
He knew it too.
he drove a BMW. He had a sick ass BMW like
Yeah.
X3.
What
when,
the fuck?
yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
Mercedes too. I saw like
Yeah.
after that.
Damn, his parents. must
What do you
have
drive
loved
now?
Me?
Yeah.
WRX.
I thought so. Didn't you have an F-150?
I did.
What happened to that?
I just gave it to my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not in the truck life?
No, I love the truck life, but
Yeah.
I was just like, I need something a little
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah, it's fun too.
Yeah.
WRX is fun.
But
it. You race that bitch?
me
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Ah, fuck.
No, like not the speedways. It's
No, obviously not. No.
clearly in Mexico.
Yeah.
He's smart, dude. I'm not the incriminator, so look at that, dude.
Clearly in Mexico. No, yeah, man.
But
So what's in store for two?
me?
Yeah.
Dude. I actually was thinking about this in the shower the other day.
I do a lot of that too.
There's a lot of things that goes on in the shower.
Yeah.
Dog.
Or on the throne too. Sometimes you drop in torp, you get some pretty good ideas.
Yeah.
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 I just watch TikTok now.
Yeah. It passes the throne a little faster. But so for me, I thought about it as like, okay, so I kind of told myself earlier this year, I joined a financial career right now.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's a career. I don't know if I like it enough. But I'm going to have all five, like, I'm going to be a Thanos in business. So I have like,
Thanos of me.
like business, marketing, law. Now I have the financial side of me. And I don't know, I need something else. But kind of getting that full knowledge of how business works, how people get money, how like all of this. I just want to start my own business. And what what I really want to do is open my own business park for automotive.
Business park for automotive.
Damn.
Yes. So
That'd be sick.
Can you elaborate?
yeah, so I'm gonna have like a block or 2 blocks of whatever, right? Or
Yeah.
or a big warehouse
Uh-huh.
with multiple shops. What I like doing is car detailing. Like I just found a passion about that, and that
Really?
keeps me calm. And I want to do the car
You're like
detailing.
Jesse from Fast and the Furious. He's like, there's something about tuning that just
Yeah,
calms me
right.
down.
Yeah, but with like detailing, it just
Yeah.
calms me, right?
Uh-huh.
So I want to make a super cool like subscription based detailing shop.
Oh, okay.
So you
That is
have
nice.
like a top floor for coffee, snacks, stuff, hang out. Well, down there you
Your
can
car's
watch it.
getting-
You should have a pool there, dude.
Yeah, pool tables, stuff like that. So you can just enjoy it
I'd
while
wreck.
we take a couple hours to do your car.
Uh-huh.
Mini golf, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know,
That'd be sick.
something cool like up top, and you
Uh-huh.
can like have a glass wall so you can just look
So
over.
you can see your car.
yeah,
It
just want
gives
to check
a little
on
peace
it.
of mind, and it adds a little entertainment value as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
fucking sick.
That's one section. Next section is someone I'll just rent out to a tuner. Next one is
A mechanic. It
mechanic
could be a
or
quick lube or
quick lube or tow truck company or
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then
tires.
Fifth one's tires. Yeah, like
And then like a body shop.
yeah, something like paint shop at the end, and then just have a big parking lot. Charge for like $2 for a car for car shows,
Oh,
stuff like that.
that'd be sick, dude.
That's what I'm wanting to aim for. I think that's what
5-year, 10-year plan.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, like I want another office in one of these buildings for side stuff. Like I want to invest into housing or apartments.
Real
Or
Oh, yeah,
estate.
yeah, yeah,
is
real
real
estate.
estate.
Have my own office.
Real estate is fucking king.
Yeah, real estate's always king to do all that. I want to do that. Maybe sell merch or something on the side.
Yeah.
too,
Do you
but-
think you'd still do content? Do you
Me?
think you'd
Oh,
still be
for sure.
content
Because
creator?
if I have this stuff, I just do content, like film what I clean or just talk.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever. I don't know if this is a good role model, but you guys ever watch Steve Will Do It?
I haven't.
From the Nelk Boys.
No.
I haven't.
Dude, he is my motivation right now.
Oh,
He's
really?
like an adult version of David Dobrik.
Yeah.
He gives out about $1 million a month. Just gives it away.
Oh, really?
Damn.
He would go like to a Burger
How
King.
David just gives out Teslas?
Yeah, but he did like this guy kind of gives like like people really in need like
Yeah.
money. Like
Actual
everyone.
cash and stuff.
Yeah, he'll go to a Burger King. Everyone that works there that made his order. He'll be like a dick, kind of. He's like, I just want one of everything. Well, because you guys actually did it, everyone gets $2,000.
Damn.
That's fucking sick.
Right. And then he went to Mexico, went to like the really rough parts,
Uh-huh.
found
There's
his
a lot of rough.
found his family, and he'd go up like, hey, just moved in. I'm a registered sex offender, as a joke.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. Then he'll pull out 200,000 pesos or 300,000 pesos and give it to the family. Like, oh, and I also bought you a house.
Fuck.
He'll just buy them like, here's a house for a year. Here's some
Damn.
money. Get some more money so you can be safe, not in this neighborhood anymore.
Damn.
Like he doesn't even know them. Like he just randomly chooses.
Like
house.
random acts of kindness.
Yeah,
That's insane, dude.
and
That's
that's
sick.
and that's
I
one.
didn't know this. What's
he-
his name again?
Steve Will Do It.
Steve
he
Will
owns
Do It.
Happy Dad Seltzers.
Uh-huh.
Nelk Boys. I don't know if you heard of that. They're like a prankster group, but he came from them.
Oh.
Now he's doing pranks for good.
Yeah, but he even like bought Tekashi 6ix9ine a music video to get him back into music.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's like stuff like that. Like he just drops stupid money. He gambles a
okay,
lot too. But
Oh, dude, that's
that's
my
crazy.
problem, too.
But anyways, seeing him, it's like, all right, if I want to do something cool and like feel good about myself,
Yeah.
get all that money, get everything I need, everything all my friends need, and people I know need, and then just have that extra just to fuck around and make
Yeah.
other people's days.
That'd be sick.
I think
be-
that's
yeah.
good motivation for me now.
That's a good way to look at success.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to help others.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get a goal I put down, like a 15-year goal right now I have, is to afford a private jet for any of my friends.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sick.
Like, you want to go on a trip?
I have a friend who actually has a private jet company, or his dad started a private jet company. I worked with him at this company that brought up earlier, and he ended up getting fired because he's one of those guys who comes for money and doesn't really value hard work.
Hard work, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a super cool guy. He's from the Treasure Valley, but his family or his father owns a private jet company that I think primarily goes to I want to say Saigon,
Wow.
around there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he does all other flights too. But yeah, he does big money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, so let's say you want to do a Brok'n Barstool podcast 15 years from now in Miami. Hit me up. Let's get you a plane. Go there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like that's all I
That'd be
want.
fucking baller, dude.
Like,
Well, I'll tell you right now, the Brok'n Barstool is not going anywhere. And if we're still doing this in 15 years, it's going to be big.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
going
well,
to
exactly.
be big.
Yeah, say you want what, like Pitbull wanted to be on your show. Just
Yeah,
fly
dude.
out to Miami, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'd be like 60.
How was it when you were like 19? You know?
Yeah. Are you still Mr. Worldwide, or is it like narrowed down a little bit?
But you know, like that's what I want to do. Like I want to give back to people. Like, oh, like traveling's expensive. You know, let's give it
Especially
back.
right now, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
$5 a gallon, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg is gas prices.
It's like all I want in return for people who's going on trips, I give planes to is I'm coming with.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck you're planning. I'm coming with you.
Yeah, it's like I'm just going, and then if you want to do your thing, do your thing. But I'm in the city somewhere with you.
No, for sure.
Dude, an adventure with two in the
Dude,
middle
that'd
of a
be
big-ass
sick.
city. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah. Well, I want to do this. This is like kind of a last segment that I want to do. I don't want to hold you too long, and we could definitely hang out or do anything afterwards if you so choose to. You don't have to be a part of this if you don't want to, but we actually have a bunch of craft beers from Indian Wells Brewing Company. These were all actually brought from California. Indian Wells is actually a California-based brewery. A friend of mine actually gave us the hookup. So I wanted to bring them on and give them a try on the show.
Which one do you want?
Surprise me. Two, like I said, no one here is pressured to drink at any point. If you want one, then you can have one. If you don't, then you're absolutely fine.
I'm just not the biggest beer person, honestly, but
No,
I
that's
might take a sip from you.
oh, absolutely. You
Oh.
can.
Hang on, let me grab a different one then.
That's about it. Because I'm
All right, fuck it.
I don't want to offend anyone in the beer industry, but most beer tastes the same to me. So it's like,
Fair enough. I mean,
Do you drink a lot of craft beer though?
me?
Yeah,
No.
you just
I
don't
I
like
just do
beer.
hard liquor.
bro. We started out the same, okay? Like I was all about just Modelo's and tequila. and
Yeah, like
that
Mexican
sort of
lagers.
Right.
naturally, obviously. But ever since we started this podcast, Juan got me more and more into craft,
Uh-huh.
and it's been an amazing ride. I'll tell you that much.
It
right
has
now.
been. And we really based it specifically around Idaho craft beer and then we branched it to Utah and Washington and Oregon. We even did some internationals, like we had Kitty Ichiban.
Oh yeah.
And,
Oh, that's good stuff. That's actually a pretty good beer.
yeah, and then we had we did international wine. We had a nitro stout from Ireland. We've had some. We've really expanded our palate like by leaps and bounds, and it just goes to show that like if you just keep drinking your same, big name lager, you're not actually tasting what real beer is like. And a lager is only one form of a very big name.
Right.
Let's just put it this way. So we went to take a tour at Epic Brewing in Salt Lake, and I think that's what really opened our eyes and the people that we brought with us that day as well. Brewing is like an art form as well.
Yeah.
It totally is, and it really opened me to that.
I definitely respect the craft. It's just my personal taste buds. But
I wish I could open them like that. Fuck. I'm getting better at it though.
All right, if you want to give a little sample, I have a glass here that I could give
This one's a little fruity. Try this one.
okay. Sometimes I tell myself I'm that. But
And just get whatever.
honestly, that's pretty good.
You want to keep
Yeah.
drinking it?
No, I shouldn't.
Okay, that's fine. If you have anything that came to you like palate wise, just hold on to that, because I kind of want to talk about it. I have a different beer than you.
Here, pour it in that glass.
Interesting. Well, maybe my standard for beer is a little low. Like, I mean, I just shotgun PBRs.
Did you see the color on this one?
See, that's a good looking color.
That's a beautiful. That's like a kind of like a cream,
Like a
soda.
rosé almost.
It's like a cream soda.
Because it doesn't really taste like a beer. It's like actually pretty good.
It's a nail, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, that's
It's still a beer. It's still a beer.
Yeah.
That's one thing, dude. It's because everyone's beer taste is like Bud Light or PBR or
Right.
whatever. It tastes
Keystone. Fuck.
like. I love Keystone, but it tastes like water and like a metallic-y, like
Yes.
penny
I don't like
taste.
it.
Yeah, but real craft beer tastes. You taste the hop. You taste the fruit. You taste the citrus. The whatever. There's a lot more, and there's some really good. I started off liking craft beer because I had a Big Wave by Kona Brewing. Big Wave by Kona Brewing was what started my craft beer craziness.
Same.
And then I realized I was like, I can step away from Modelo and Corona. I still like them. They're still great.
Yeah, we'll still have some.
But there's a lot tastier, more full-flavored, full-body things out there. But anyway, we're tasting
No, raspberry ale.
Lobotomy Bach Lager.
No, wrong one. Wrong one.
Which one are you?
Raspberry ale.
Raspberry Ale by Indian Wells Brewing Company. You had
All
the
right.
Lobotomy Bach earlier?
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I actually like that one. It's a very light beer, but it tasted pretty fucking goddamn fine. I'd definitely give that one like a 7.
Oh, nice.
Well,
I'll
anyways,
have to try that another time. Raspberry Ale.
that's raspberry for damn sure.
Oh, yeah. That's very, that's crisp.
It is.
It's very crisp.
Again, it's an ale.
Yeah. It is full-bodied. I do pick up most of this on the tip of my palate. It's crisp. It's very like sharply carbonated. The tartness of the raspberry really sticks out. And then there's like a very subtle maltiness, a little bit of weediness to it.
Oh, they brew them in small batches. So it's like that smaller tank.
Yeah, so they do have a little bit more consistency too.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Honestly, I would drink that just as a like on the side of a meal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I usually don't want anything like that on the side of my meal.
I think it'd be a half decent like a barbecue drink. Like,
Right, yeah,
like
yeah.
you guys are grilling out with some friends or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I like that. What do you think?
What'd you pick up to on this one?
Honestly, I like the lightness and like the
Oh yeah.
that's not like bitter, I guess.
Yeah.
It,
Most
like,
ales
A little
are-
sweetness?
Yeah.
yeah, a little
Sweetness to-
sweetness to
yeah.
that. That was really cool.
Yeah, see, and that's something like I've told Orlando, I've mentioned on this podcast before. I really like to hear the input of someone who doesn't have a very extensive palate, because time and time again, like the proof is in the pudding. If you are if you are someone who has an experienced palate, you try to pick up like very subtle notes, and sometimes you'll miss the big in your face things, and the person with an unexperienced palate will just like. This
Pick
is
up some
this is the
random
only
thing.
thing. This is the only thing that I pick up because it's in your face.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to like think of, that's probably aged or
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like,
It's a little
to me, because like I guess I've been hanging out with the wrong group or something, but I like IPAs are huge here.
yeah. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
IPAs.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I love
I
IPAs.
just can't do it. This is way too strong. for
That's
me.
how I won this belt because IPAs.
Yeah,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But I don't know. Yeah, to me, IPAs are stuff. But like that, I was like, you know what?
yeah.
That's enjoyable.
No,
It's
there's
actually really enjoyable.
yeah.
But
Like-
again, I'm inexperienced. I
Yeah.
just
This
You
is an
know what
IPA.
else you'd probably like because you like this one? Probably like Summer Shandy.
Summer Shandy's good as fuck. Like
Summer
by Lion and
Shandy's-
Kugel.
Like,
Oh, okay.
You'll like that one
Yeah.
for sure.
I do like. You ever been to Pros downtown?
Yes, the
I do
German
like
place.
the German beer. It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's nice there.
It's good. It's a little bit more heavy hitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only there because I've made terrible mistakes before.
I only end up there out of just
No,
mistakes.
dude, there's worse places to end up. Prost is a pretty good place to end up.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like this beer, man. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, okay, it's a respectable number.
What do you give it?
Because
1 out of 10.
I've never had anything beer wise that good in a
Oh.
while. It's like 8.5 for me.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if my numbers count, but
Yeah,
still.
no, every numbers count. Everyone's numbers count.
That is pretty good.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, dude, this has been absolutely fucking amazing. I've had a fucking hoot.
Yeah, I felt like we didn't get to like 90% of more stuff we could have talked about.
We still got time.
Oh,
What do you want?
no, I mean, no, I felt like there's more story. We had to stop to talk about something, and another thought
Yeah.
would come out. You know.
How about this? How about you promise to come back on this podcast?
I would love to. You guys only
Alright.
live like 10 minutes away from me. By the way.
Dude, it was like really easy to get here.
Yeah, I pulled the address. I was like, oh fuck yeah! I don't have to drive all the way, but fuck nowhere. It's awesome.
All right, man. So let's bring you back on, man. We're not done with you. Fuck, man. We've had such a good time. You're an amazing guest to have on here. It's so easy to talk to you. And the stories are amazing. You know what? I think we're reaching the end here, but I just want to say thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you guys for answering my DM. I was like, hey, can
That
I
was
be on
me,
your
by the
show?
way. That was me. I was awake editing, actually.
Oh yeah. Do you
Yeah.
both have access to that?
Yeah,
account?
no, we
Yeah.
both have access.
Okay,
to it.
cool. I was like, hey, this is one. I was like, who the fuck was I talking to? I was like, oh, it must be Orlando.
Yeah, if
But,
it's not me, it's Orlando.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I thought you had like 3 guests or 3 star people.
What do you mean?
I think I seen like, was it him that's usually on this show? Like,
Juan.
we have a lot of people.
Fly
Actually,
Like Sora has been on probably the most. This is,
okay,
He's
he was
been.
our first guest, actually.
He was our
Okay.
first guest, and he's been on 4 times now.
okay. I think
Yeah.
like if I'm like scrolling through, I saw him like 2-3 times, so I thought he was just like a.
He's also the guy that makes our music.
Oh, okay.
So like our
Yeah.
intro and our outro, that's
That's
him.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so Juan and Fly Like Soar is a reoccurring guest. Joe Dominguez, he has been on 2-3 times now.
Oh yeah, how's
Joe's-
he doing?
He's good. He's good.
good.
He's getting his story going. You know,
Is he married?
not
He
anymore.
was.
Oh, My bad.
But yeah, no,
Can you
he's
cut that out, please?
No, it's staying in.
Okay.
yeah. Joe's out there grinding. He's doing his thing. He's making moves, and we've had a lot of guests, some out of staters, some people with some pretty good stories. A lot of different guests, honestly, Orlando. Some, I guess the only reason that they come up is because right now we're at this is like 22 or 20.
This will be like 23, probably.
Yeah.
Nice.
Episode 23, somewhere around there.
That's cool.
Yeah, and those guys coming on reoccurringly end up being like, a total of like 6 episodes or so.
Right.
But we have a lot of people on, a lot of super interesting people, a lot of really, really good conversations.
Yeah. No, this was awesome. I hope I get back on for another episode.
Absolutely,
I would
man.
love it.
Maybe, well, not maybe. Next time it'll be us DMing you. So maybe just keep an eye out, and we'll try to schedule something because I want to have you back, man. You're a great person to talk to.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. I feel like our conversations can
Just keep going.
Can keep going.
We can keep going, dude. But it's
Pretty wild. It can get wild.
It can get
I
wild.
can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you wild.
God, I'm hard right now.
All right, guys. on that note, thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. Keep listening and supporting the podcast. And as always, be safe and stay thirsty.